Hey YouTube, I'm EMP. In today's video, I'm going to share my tips and tricks to improve your aim in Population 1 Season 1. Many of the tips I'm going to be sharing are tips good Population 1 players use daily, and I'll be talking about some pretty general first-person VR tips and ways to win gunfights more often. So if you're looking for ways to step up your Population 1 game, then you came to the right video. Before we get into the video, remember that all tips and tricks shared in the video are tips that I use and that have helped me. They are by no means the right way to play, and not all will be simple, easy improvements and will take time to develop these skills. Another quick note, I just hit 500 subs not too long ago, and I'm now on the road to 1,000, so if you enjoyed the video and it helped you, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more Population 1 content. And now, onto the video. For the first aiming tip, we're talking about settings. What's the best settings? Well, since we're playing VR, we have two settings to worry about when aiming. This is offhand influence and motion dampening. Offhand influence is how much influence your offhand has when aiming, and motion dampening is how much motion do you want slowed when aiming. I prefer to keep my offhand influence to 0, so I only have to worry about keeping one hand steady, and my second hand won't mess with my aim. I have motion dampening set to 100, but this one is more personal preference. I like 100 because I find it easier to keep my shot steady, but 100 might be too slow for some people, so feel free to mess with this setting and figure out what works for you. Since we got our aim settings down, now we need to learn how to improve our aim. Aiming is one of the most important skills in multiplayer shooters and is no exception in this game. Aiming isn't the most important skill in the game, but I would say that it's pretty hard to be a good player if you can't hit your enemies. I'm going to go over how I aim and what works best for me. To get started, one thing you need to know is that there is no bullet drop in this game, but there is bullet travel time. All guns have bullet travel time, but it's something you will adapt to after practicing with the different weapons. The next thing is body posture. Using a body posture that's comfortable and easy for you to use is crucial in having good aim. For example, holding your guns to your shoulder isn't necessary in this game. Most of the aiming you will do is from the hip using the crosshairs. When I aim, I tend to keep my guns near the center of my body, not too close to my shoulders, not too close to my hips. I feel like I have the best control, and I can switch between sights and crosshairs fairly easy in this position. Finding your best power zone on your body will help tremendously in staying steady. We are now going to learn how to track people with your crosshairs. You can practice this many ways in the game and is one of the most important skills to master so you can take out people as quickly as possible. Tracking is being able to synchronize your crosshairs in the right position with the enemy so you can hit shots even while they're moving. This is an example of tracking someone while moving. Notice how I was able to stay steady, match his speed, and hit all my shots to take him out. This isn't something that will come quickly, as there's a little bit more muscle memory and hand-eye coordination involved in this, and it takes time to develop. But you can practice with various drills to speed up the development of this skill. The method I feel like is most realistic and ideal is practicing tracking during pre-game lobbies. If your match is taking too long to start and you're bored, just track players. You can track them with and without bullets. Just practice leading in front of them, move side to side while they're flying, while they're on high ground. Doing this will help you get more used to it and develop muscle memory. The next and final tip for today's video is movement. Movement is a big part in having good aim and not getting shot. Having great aim is hard enough, but having great aim and dodging bullets at the same time, that's tough, but it's essential to winning gunfights. Shooting while still will be more accurate for you, but in return makes you an easy target. To combat this, we need to learn a skill called strafing. Being able to strafe side to side, making yourself a harder target, isn't that tough, but it messes with your aim, and a lot of people struggle to do both. As you can see in this clip, I was able to strafe to dodge a bunch of his bullets, and I was able to win that gunfight. And a good place to practice this skill is in a pre-game lobby. Practice good aim while moving your analog stick side to side, and with good practice, it will become effortless. That's all the tips in today's video, guys. Just remember that things like aim and movement will get better the more you practice them. If you can record your gameplay, do it, then watch over it. Think about what you can do better, think about the choices that you made that led up to that loss, and improve on it. Everyone can be great at this game. Just stay positive and remember, it's a game, so have fun. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subbed already, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.